controversial views on that can blow our mind a little bit. Plus, I also want people that can challenge my views and values.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's lots of people. I'm in disagreement with a lot of people.
Yeah. I
That
know
all the
Do you feel that?
Yeah. Predominantly do.
Yeah. That's the theme. You don't like what I say. So, yeah, I'm up for getting educated because I feel like my education was very narrow in our day, back in day.
Yeah, but not all that education. I'm on about educating myself on
well, the education of
today
life.
as a 40-year-old man in a world that's changing. So,
Yeah. And
what is going on?
it is changing, isn't it?
I want to know why. I want to know. I am desperate to get a flat earth on it. Like that's as for an example.
Yeah.
I want to know how they think
the
that.
Earth's flat. Job done.
Oh, wow.
Job
Do
done. Earth's
you
flat.
think the Earth's flat?
I don't know. No, I think it's round.
Do you think
I
there's a
don't know.
chance that
I'm
the
not
Earth is
sure.
flat?
I think there's a chance of everything.
No, but in
not
comparison
a-
to a globe and flat, which percentage would you go towards?
Oh, which would I sway towards?
yes.
Ben wants.
Let's get a
Ben
direct.
wants
Yeah,
a
I want an
direct,
answer.
definite
I
answer.
want an answer.
You do, yeah. You push me on that,
Just,
though,
you know,
really.
out of interest. Fully out of interest.
Okay, I think it's probably round, but you know, I mean,
Oh,
if
okay.
it was flat, I wouldn't be that bothered either, as long as I didn't fall off it.
Yeah.
I'm not really that bothered either way.
Yeah, you see.
I'm indifferent to how the
not really
world
that
is
bothered.
shaped.
Yeah, I'm so different. I want to know why they think that.
You
It's
want
not
some
just
solid
flat.
proof.
So you would
No, I just
definite-
know. I want them to persuade me. I want to get in their minds. I want them to tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
But that's just an example. I want people who believe that there shouldn't be any genders. I want a feminist on here.
Yeah.
I want people who are going to come on and give us some controversial views.
Yeah.
And
Someone was passing a bill just recently. What
What
country was it? About whether you can pick what gender you want to be.
Don't know.
At the age of 10 or something like that.
yeah, something ridiculous like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But there's a lot of that going on at the minute.
It's crazy.
I think Norway's up there somewhere with that, and Canada as well.
What do you do? Do you do it like at class? You just go, who do you want to be?
Well, this is what I mean.
Wanna
At
be
that
a girl?
age,
Yeah,
you really have the
so
power.
basically they can have an operation and have the hormone replacement,
What,
sex
10?
change without parental
Don't quote me
consent.
on 10. I might be wrong on that. It might be like 15, 16.
No, it's child age and without
Google it.
parents' consult.
Find it
consent.
out. Figure it out. Let's find out what the age is. So
And
no.
it's the country that's trying to pass the bill. I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
Yeah, let's figure because you just tried to educate me then with no evidence.
With a story. No, I suggested a story.
You did, and
Yeah.
I had no thing to
that
back it
I
up.
think I've heard.
So should we get people who can back stuff up?
Yeah,
that'd be
that's what
good,
we're doing,
wouldn't
that's what
it?
we're doing
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
But just out of interest, what's your view on that? Do you think they should be allowed to choose?
No, I think there's a man, woman, and I think you can be whoever you want to be. You can
Yeah.
love whoever you want to love, but there's just a dick and a fanny.
You can't argue with science
Well, it's just all there is.
or biology.
But you can be who you want to be. I don't care. I think
Yeah,
it's
if
good
you
for
feel you want to be a woman, that's
yeah,
fine.
look, how people fall in love with a car. That's fine.
But then with the age thing, to decide that at a certain age, I mean, I think look at drinking. You can't drink till you're
I could have
18.
put
You
my
can't drive a
pants
car
on the
till
right
you're
way
7.
around at
This
10.
is what I mean. So
I
it's,
don't want
to
it's
see-
almost giving him too much power.
Basically, the Scottish government,
Oh, it's Scottish.
the Scottish government are currently passing a bill to legally change their gender through the system of self-identification, and they're offering it to 16 and 17-year-olds.
That's what I mean. You're still young, aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
that's getting
so
passed in Scotland.
earlier than when you can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't drink.
I mean, I'll
but
be
you
honest
can
with you,
change
you
your
probably
gender.
want to do it before you start drinking because your decision making will be gone there. I'd change my mind every Friday.
But that's the problem with this. You can't change your mind
Yeah,
once
once
it's
it's
done.
done.
Oh,
There's no
that's
going back.
true.
It's like letting kids tattoo themselves. I'm not against anything. If you want to be what you want to be, each to their own.
Well,
Everybody's
you want
different.
kids to tattoo themselves?
No, but what I'm saying is it's a similar sort of thing. I think when you're a child, to make them massive decisions, your brain's not developed and you need to get a bit older and have a bit more life experience before you make a permanent decision like that. That's just my view. I'm not against it, but I just think, well, why would you have a law that you can't drive until you're 17? Because there's certain things that your body's capable
That's
of.
only
certain
in
ages.
these parts of the world that people drive a car when they can reach the pedals.
Legally, though, where?
Yeah, but legally is you can go into a rabbit hole
What
with
about
that.
drinking and you got to be 18 to drink?
Yeah, but you can drink when you want.
Smoke? What smoke? Is smoking
Well, no,
still 16?
I think, look, the point is what the government are legally allowing to do. And also, with that, how many people are in support of the government's decisions about allowing 16 and 17-year-olds to do it
Do you
by
think they
law?
are or not?
Yeah, we can all
I
do
don't
stuff. Sorry.
Do you think that the people are? I wouldn't know.
Well, I think that's the big question, and I think that's what I want to get out of bringing guests onto this podcast.
Yeah.
And let's sit back and let them tell us about it, because behind all this transgender movement and there's a big political motivation on the left-hand side
And
of
also as well,
politics.
there's real people as well involved, like people that are mixed, like people that want to get to somewhere they are. I believe that you can be born a man and want to be a woman. I do believe that. I think you can be born into that. I think it's not your choice. I think it's part of your life.
Well, 1 in every 50 to 100,000 that will happen to.
Yeah, I can
But
imagine.
there is
Is that the stat?
Yeah, I saw in that documentary. What is a Woman? You ever seen that documentary?
No.
Great documentary about a guy that goes around asking women what is a woman, and no one can answer the question because they believe that there's no such thing as a woman. You just identify as a male or a woman.
Well, to be fair, women, if you said you're a woman, they'd say, no, I'm not, because they just refuse to like say yes to anything. So,
Yeah.
Is that why? Was they asking women, are you a woman? They're like, no. And they just started arguing with me.
Here's controversial, Luke.
That's why
He's
the
entered
duct
the
tape.
game.
That's,
Not
the duct-
really,
that's
that-
what the duct tape was
Not
for.
really, I love
The
women.
duct tape was for.
I love all of them.
I love women, all of them.
Yeah, I was raised by a strong woman. She'll slap me, so leave it to her.
But look, listen. A lot of this stuff is all very political, and this is what we need to learn.
So we need, what
40-year-old
about getting
blokes,
political? Yeah, I don't know anything about
left
politics.
wing, right wing. Everyone's moving to their side. There's nothing in the middle anymore, and that's what's causing all the arguments.
I'm in the middle, on my own.
Yeah.
What's going on?
There's a few people in the middle.
Yeah.
There's a few people in the middle.
Why is it
I
wrong
like
to
to
be
say
in the
I'm
middle?
in the middle,
I
but
was
then
about to say, where would you be?
100%. I mean, this is where you tell me that I sit on the fence. Because
Yeah, no, but I
I'm always
agree with you.
open. I'm always open.
Oh,
that the
no, I
other side
think
of an
you're-
argument could be true.
I think you're very like one way. I don't know what way it is, but
Yeah, I didn't think
Well,
you sat on the
no,
fence.
but what I'm saying is, from a political point of view,
Yeah.
do I agree with conservatives or do I agree with liberals? And the liberals are the ones that are like trying to be the ones that want to change the world and
Woke.
equality, woke. That
Yeah.
woke culture is there.
yeah, but are they wanting to change
And-
the world,
and
or are
I
they just
think-
getting drunk?
No,
and
no,
just
no, no. This is a
doing
serious thing.
things?
Yeah, I'm that.
Yeah.
I'm that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not sat going, "Oh, I want to change the world." They're going, "I've."
No, I know, no. I mean, look at all the climate activists. They're trying to change the world. They believe that they're changing the world.
That's not real.
You know, and
What's that?
Right.
Let's get into
What?
that.
Tell
What?
me
Weather.
tell-
Weather's not real.
No, tell me.
They make it up.
Weather's not real.
Tell me what's not real about climate change. Because I'm not disagreeing with you. I want to know what you think's not real.
Oh, right. You want me to back up my argument? That's unfair. I thought we were getting educated.
Yeah, we are, but not for tonight.
I just heard on TikTok one of the kids said, "Climate change ain't real." But
Seen it on Facebook.
fair enough. That's enough for that. That's enough
Knowledge.
evidence for me. That's why I need educating. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm.
So your position currently with climate change is you don't think it's real. You heard it on TikTok. Come on, educate.
No, I don't know. It might be real. I'm not sure.
The weather might be real. Are you?
No,
is
no,
that
the
what you're
weather's
saying?
real.
I'm on about climate change.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I
What
just
about
feel
you?
like-
Then? Where do you sit on climate change?
As in what? What do I think about it?
Do you believe in climate change? Do you believe it's
Oh,
happening?
I believe in climate change because we have a climate and it's evident and probably inevitable that it will change. So when you put it like that,
Yeah, like
of
there's a
course
natural,
it is.
there's a natural cycle. Of
So it's
the
a
earth that
natural
goes
climate
up and down.
change.
But do you mean? Do I believe?
Are we causing it? And is it a crisis that's an emergency? And
Whatever happened? You know when your mums
It's gonna
used to
ruin the world.
hairspray their hair back in the 80s and everyone got worried.
yeah, the
Perfume.
ozone. That was
I
the
got
ozone
really
layer.
worried. Yeah, is that all right now?
Yeah,
No.
the ozone layer was healed. No, it has.
That's what I mean. So
The
if you
Oh
ozone-
no, I
look-
thought you couldn't. You could.
No.
You still can't do that.
No, the ozone layer is regenerated. I think by
What, you can't?
2050 or something, it'll be fully back again because we've cut down on the ozone emissions.
I-
What is that a fact?
Listen, let's fact check.
Google it.
Are you,
So
are you calling
yeah,
me to
yeah.
a fact
I want to
check?
fact check.
Can I
please,
tell my mum she can start respraying her hair?
Yeah, get on the blower
Her
and tell her.
hair's been mad for 15 years.
But if that's such a simple fact, why is
Well,
there this movement of
Because
climate change?
the ozone layer and climate change are two different things. The ozone layer and climate change
Okay.
are two different issues. Or
so the
whilst
ozone layer
linked-
don't regenerate.
Yeah, the ozone layer is regenerating
Okay, that's
because of the chemicals in the aerosols. That's what was killing the ozone layer.
and now that we stopped doing that,
And now
it's-
we've cut a lot of that down.
right,
That's
And there's
'cause
better
of
with pollution
Blue
because
Peter
of the
did that.
climate change movement. The ozone layer is now healing.
Blue Peter helped that.
right.
Yeah,
So
loads
what's
of
the
stuff on
climate
Blue
change
Peter.
movement then? I'm not with it.
Climate change is the amount of fossil fuels that we're burning.
Right, he's damaging it again.
It's not the ozone layer. The entire Earth. The Earth's getting warmer.
Right.
The ozone layer. There was a hole in the ozone layer.
Right,
That's
and-
one issue. Climate change is the Earth is heating up,
Right.
and as the Earth heats up, the Earth it keeps compounding, and I think what are we 1 or 2 degrees away from crisis?
Well, is there any science to back it up? first? If it's
Well, for a long time, I've looked into this stuff and I was well convinced by it. Well convinced. Like, wow,
that it's happening.
Science is on point.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah,
We're causing it.
Yeah, because it can't make it up. It's got to be
all
backed
this
up
sort
by
of
something.
stuff. And you've got your daft celebrities go flying private jets around the world to protest about it. You know what I mean? All that daft shit. And then you've got the government taxing us all, green tax, making us think it's all coming to an end. But the science is there, right? Unless it's all been manufactured. But I
So
doubt
you
it
just
on that level.
completely turned on that.
No. But listen, but I haven't finished. May I continue speaking?
You can, pal.
Right.
Very observant, Luke.
Yeah.
Here's the conundrum for me, right?
Okay.
If you borrow money from a bank, if you get a mortgage,
Yeah.
they do not like taking any risk. They have to find out everything about you, don't they? Your incomes, the risks, everything about you. And if they think
you go to
there's a
strip
tiny
clubs,
risk,
apparently.
right? If they think there's a tiny risk that you won't pay the mortgage, they don't give it to you.
Yeah.
Right? Why would banks still be borrowing millions of pounds of dollars in Florida? And Florida is the highest risk flood rate in America, or one of the highest. So if the oceans rise, Florida's gone.
Insurance.
Right? Why are the banks like, we know that's going to happen, and they are still lending the money, but the insurance company has to pay it out. So why are the insurance companies insuring it?
Because money's not real. It doesn't exist. It just floats around.
So what you're saying is, if I can buy a house in Florida, they will give me $500,000. Right? They'll give me $500,000 to buy a house in Florida, knowing that in 5 years it could flood and be
Yeah, they
destroyed.
don't care. I mean,
How could they not care? That would ruin the economy.
Yeah, but how many houses are they going to sell if they go, oh, look, it's a lovely little front garden. It's got a nice little back. By the way, it's going to be 20-foot front
People
water
live there.
up to your bedroom.
People live there.
Yeah, no, but
people
you've
are
got to
buying
sell
houses
houses.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. Why are they doing that in Florida?
That's the question. If climate change was real, why would the banks? And you got to think the bank owners are.
so the floods are because of.
If it floods because of climate change,
okay.
because of climate change.
So the floods are
ice
caused by
caps
climate change,
Yeah,
is
ice
that-
caps melt, ocean rises. Florida's one of the first places in America that will be wiped off the face of the earth.
What year? What year are we talking?
I'll fact check it.
Yeah.
Right, but if that happens and we're like 1 degree or 2 degrees away from it,
Yeah.
Florida's gone. Why are the banks still lending money to buy a house in Florida? Millions and millions. You start to say money isn't real and all this, but no, it's very real. They've got it. They don't give it to anyone if there's a risk.
So do you think that
They don't give it to you if it's a risk, but they'll give it you in Florida. Why?
So what? And that's your sole belief as to why
No,
you
this is what's
don't
making
believe
me
in climate
question it
change?
from an
just the one thing. Then?
Yeah, from an economical point of view, why are people still investing in places that
Yeah.
are at
a good
high
point.
risk of being, you know what I mean, wiped out? And the other thing about it is as well, is that the UK currently responsible for 2% of carbon emissions. Meaning, if you drive an electric car and I start becoming a vegan, it will make zero difference to climate change.
you have to do both
zero.
of them? You have to, they kind of go hand in hand, they do, don't they?
What, electric car and being
And then a vegan, yeah. You go into the
To be
shop,
fair, man,
yeah.
you're making a good point. And aren't you should order yourself a Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, and I haven't been
Haven't you stopped
I
drinking?
don't drink anymore.
So you stop drinking
Yeah.
and you order yourself a Tesla.
Yeah.
You're on sunbeds.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me go back to the point though. So I just need to get this out. With the climate change,
Yeah.
what are they gaining from making out it's a problem? If everything proves that
Yeah,
it's
I
not?
don't know. And that's the question. And this is why we want to get people on to tell us.
What's their agenda? Do you know what I mean? That's why would they...
Why would people make it
Yeah,
up?
is there a lot of money involved in it?
Who knows?
Charities and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they've
a
got
great
to have a
question. And this
reason
is what
why-
I want to be
yeah.
educated on. Because I've always been like, yes, it's a real thing. But then when you think about the economic side of it,
Yeah.
these places are all high risk of being wiped off the face of the earth. Why are we investing in them places?
And,
still?
and like you say, you're talking a lot of money as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's
and
not-
and owners of directors of banks are high up there. They've
they
got
own a
lots
Subway?
of. Oh, well, can we just stop while we play this message?
Yeah,
Subway.
I didn't even know.
Sponsored by Subway.
I thought you were just saying, does everyone want a Subway?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
mean
love
to,
a
you know.
Subway.
I'll have a Subway.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
No, I won't. I'm
Uber
on
Eats.
that.
So, yeah, climate change people, is that a thing? Climate change people?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it
it's a
a
thing.
school of people?
Yeah,
Like, hello,
yeah.
is there a
Yeah.
pub
And
where
people get very emotional about this. Like if they hear someone saying climate change isn't real, they go fucking wappy, crazy,
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, burn them at
Very
stake.
offended.
And that's just these liberals, these left
Who are we going
liberals.
for?
Like they just go
Greta
get angry.
Thunberg?
Greta Thunberg. Should we get Greta?
Get her in the bar,
Yeah.
bit icy down
Watch the icy
steps.
steps.
Yeah. Greta.
Climate change.
Yeah. That's
That's
why,
right,
yeah. I
isn't
mean,
it?
it's never cold in January. Never.
If Greta saw your leak, mate, she won't be happy.
She
She'd be
wouldn't.
wasting all that water.
You'd be
Waste
getting
of
sued.
water. Yeah. But do you know what? Don't care. I'm not bothered what Greta thinks.
Neither was Andrew Tate, but look where he ended up.
Oh yeah, did you see what Greta did to him?
That's how that came about.
Yeah, but did you see the tweet that she put to him? Like, that's why you should always recycle your pizza boxes.
Yeah, because that's how they apparently found him.
This is how they caught him through pizza boxes. That's just like some glamorous thing that they wanted to put on there.
What?
Basically, the Romanian police were after him. They didn't know where he was because he's always out the country.
Right.
He put a video on and he had a pizza delivered. And someone gave him the pizza as he was talking, and it was the Romanian pizza place around the corner from his house.
He was beefing with Greta Thunberg.
Oh, wow. I tell you what, that you deserve to get caught. You know what I mean? Go to Pizza Hut.
That started
Pizza Huts are
before
worldwide. Pizza Huts are worldwide. Don't go to the Romanian
and it's
pizza
loads
company. Yeah. Oh, with a dress on it. Yeah, it's his own fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think that's real. I think that's a bullshit story.
Of course it is.
No, but there was beefing on Twitter before, weren't there? Apparently he tweeted...
Greta and Tate.
Tate tweeted Greta out of the blue saying, do you want to see my list of
17 supercars and
because they're
this
good
engine
petrol
and all that
guzzlers.
sort of stuff.
And she just replied with, send me to my email at smallpenis.com or something like that.
Smalldick.com.
Then
he got arrested. Then he got arrested like the day after.
Wow.
And then she put, that's why you should always recycle your pizza boxes.
Oh, wow. Did she send the pizza?
She absolutely killed it.
Did she send the pizza?
No, that would have been amazing.
Oh, right. That's what I thought. I thought she can cook to the plan and go, look, listen, let's make up.
Greta Thunberg solve the crime of arresting Andrew Tate.
Let's make up. I've sent you a pizza. And he's like, oh, sir, I appreciate that. And then she's like, boom. Yeah. Romanian pizza.
But she'd have to know where he lived to send the pizza.
I'll tell you what,
if it was that easy, the police had already got it.
I bet they're getting some business. Romanian
the pizza place, yeah.
Banging.
Andrew Tate then, what do you reckon about Andrew Tate? What's your views?
I think he's getting cancelled. I think something weird's going off. I think he's got some fascinating views, and some of them he's got some really good points. Some of them are really Mel Chauvinist and the things he says, but I think he makes a living on social media. So he's saying these things. You're gonna get all publicity is good publicity, and the amount of times he goes viral.
Yeah, but what
he's got to do it on purpose.
Why is saying things now bad? Why are you just saying things?
And this is another good point though that we're getting to, because it's like even comedians have got to be careful now.
Yeah, jokes. And a joke in itself is a fucking joke.
I don't think I'm going to do very well at this job.
Yeah.
I think Greta Thunberg is going to send me a pizza. That's the name of the podcast.
Oh, I'm going to get a pizza and we're going to shit ourselves.
Oh, you really think? I see the look in your eye as well. You were thinking that, weren't you?
Well, yeah, if you got to start, it's just words.
Yeah, but
that's all it is.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I agree with that. And I think Andrew Tate I agree with you in the sense of about 80% of the stuff he says, great points, got some wisdom. Do you know what I mean? I'm with it, but there's a 20% that, I don't really agree with, but I get why he's saying it, because it's getting him the attention that he wants.
Yeah, but also as well, what's this 100? If you like someone, you've got to 100% of what they say. Einstein, I bet you he said some stupid stuff. You know what I mean? I bet he said some mad shit, and they were going, "Oh no, you didn't."
Like E equals MC squared, and always wear your pants back to front.
Yeah.
He
said some mad shit.
Well, there's no social media then, so they didn't have to cancel him.
Exactly.
Just keep him in his.
Yeah, good job for that. We'd never got anywhere. He'd have Greta Thunberg on him. He wouldn't have even got there.
Sending pizzas.
Yeah. No, I just think, I think if you're getting in a world where...
The thing is, though, he said, one of his points are, Andrew Tate's, it's like, you should own a woman, right? I saw a debate where he was talking about men should own women.
Yeah.
First of all...
But no one owns anyone.
First of all, why do you want to own a woman?
No one owns anyone.
Why?
Wow,
What's going on for you if you want to own a woman?
That's wrong word. That's wording to shock, isn't it? But
I think it's wording to shock to get clicks and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of things he says, he wants to empower men, and he wants to outline the fact that men have got hard lives as well, and there is equality out there for women, and what are you moaning about? Men do all the dangerous jobs. Men have to, men are firefighters. More men are firefighters. More men are in the military. More men are out and working in the cold. And everyone's got roles, and that's all he's trying to say. Is not all men have got it good,
but also
as what's perceived in society.
Jordan Peterson touches on this, and he says, literally now, especially now, young men need a positive voice. Because they haven't got one, or they need just a bit of inspiration, and that means so much to people right now.
Yeah, I think that this is the highest level of male suicide.
What has been
today.
A man then?
And this is another thing that I want to get into on this podcast.
Yeah.
I want to get guys on here. Look, we had Chris on here who told us about what he's been through, and we want to get people on here men that want to talk about their mental health as well. And I
Yeah.
think that would be beneficial for people.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, we can, I mean, you could be serious for an hour, can't you, Luke? If we do
No.
a serious.
Nope.
I'll try. No.
I'm joking. We
Maybe.
wouldn't want you to be.
No, but then I also think on the flip side of that, then you've got to get a woman on just as much, because I think too many people are trying to go down one stream and saying like, oh, Andrew Tate says this, okay, someone else says that. Just get a mixture of people on with all different views, and then everyone can make their own assumption of what is good and what is bad.
Just out of interest, though.
Yeah.
He's been arrested on human trafficking. In one of his TikToks, he says that, you know, he's gonna. The first thing they do is help me out, Joe. What is it?
What?
Andrew Tate's TikTok. He says
smashed
the
that.
first thing I smashed that, did I? The first thing he does, I can't remember. The second thing they do is arrest you, and then
The third thing they
is
kill you. So the
kill
first thing
you,
is cancel you off social media.
Cancel, yeah.
And so
So
the second thing you do
Yeah.
is they arrest you.
So
And
the
then
fact
they'll
that-
kill you if that doesn't work.
Why are you
That's
looking at me like you're telling me what's going to happen to
Because
me?
I was asking you the question.
Oh, right, you
What's
were
your
like-
I'm answering
opinion?
it for you. That's
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, right.
so-
I thought you were saying it's going to happen to me.
He's been arrested on human trafficking laws.
Yeah.
Do you believe that or not? Just out of interest.
Probably not. It's bullshit.
Do
Probably.
you think it's a setup?
Yeah.
I just don't understand why a millionaire who's the most famous man in the world practically would be involved in anything to do with crime. I mean, is he that stupid? Is he really
He's
that?
pretty corrupt though. If he's not, and it's a setup. Like, I mean, the world's a corrupt place, anyways.
But he's a danger. He's trying to empower people, and he's saying things against the establishment. He's calling it the Matrix. And do you understand? He's got millions of young men sign up to the website.
What government do you
That's a
think?
threat.
What government do you think spoke to the Romanian government to set it up?
Yeah,
America.
got to be America, isn't it?
You reckon?
Yeah, because Putin don't care. But you know what? China can, because they block all their stuff. They don't let their people.
Oh
see
yeah,
everything. So they're not.
They see a different thing altogether
they're
than
not
we do.
bothered.
Do millionaires order pizzas? I'm thinking there's probably a better
I
process
think-
than ringing
No,
a pizza
no,
place.
no,
What?
no.
What though? If you want a pizza,
Wait
what's
a
another
minute.
process?
So listen, if you're a millionaire, you don't order pizzas. Like, who do you think people are? Like, just I'm a millionaire today. I don't order a
If
pizza.
I had 20 grand in the bank, I wouldn't order a pizza.
why? What would you do instead?
I'd just get someone cooking a pizza for me. I'm just thinking, if you got a lot of money, you could have a pizza oven and
Yeah, but he's,
No,
he's
actually,
renowned for not
you
staying
don't
in one
check-
place, so he's not really settled, I suppose, is he?
yeah. I'm just trying to help him out. 'Cause I just think, what an idiot.
For next time.
Yeah, don't order pizzas, pal. If you're hiding.
There's no evidence behind that story though that that's why he got
yeah, there's
arrested.
no evidence.
It's
of
just
that.
talk, innit? But
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be. You
yeah.
never know.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, mate, I've got the fact here for the ozone layer. I forgot to tell you.
okay,
didn't I?
yeah.
So yeah, basically, according to the United Nations, it just says that it's on track to heal, and the Earth's protective ozone layer is slowly but notably healing at a pace that would fully mend the hole over Antarctica in about 43 years.
Wow, I feel like that was a mass. That was our when we were kids at school. The ozone layer was
Ozone layer.
our version
Ozone
of
layer. That's
climate
what they
change
tell
now.
us, yeah, that's what it is.
And the
now-
fact that that's regenerated, I never knew that could happen. That's amazing.
No one says it, do they, when it's good?
No, it's
No,
only
yeah. Why is that not on the news?
Well, it's only just I know. You know what though?
Positive
The reason, but the reason why that's not in the news is because what I've come to realise is the news isn't a factual TV program to give you information. It's a theatrical drama show, just like EastEnders and Coronation Street. But what they do is they take real stories and give the most entertaining view of them.
Yeah.
To you to feed you information. And I'll be teaching my kids that when they grow up. Like anything on the news is just purely to get ratings because they're profitable companies.
What about
They
the
don't-
weather?
What?
The weather.
What about
Fake, innit? They just make it
Yeah,
up.
that screen's a hoax.
Here's
They
it.
that
Do you
screen.
think there is someone out there, apart from you, Luke, that actually thinks the weather's fake? Because I want them on this
definitely.
podcast.
There-
You
there'll
can
be
fake, you
people-
can
Yeah.
fake weather.
But-
Of course you can fake weather.
That's a different question altogether, yeah.
Is the weather fake?
What would you describe as weather?
Rain, wind,
Well, that's just water,
sun.
isn't it?
Yeah,
So it's
but
water
it's still
in the air.
Yes, but it's still the
Water's
weather.
real.
Yeah, but it's the weather is something that describes the current climate in any given area. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it windy? Is it raining? That's what weather is.
Yeah, but it could be all at once. It's an ever-moving subject.
He's just doing that. This is not his.
You know, if a
view at all.
meteorologist was listening to this, they'd just be banging their head against the table. Like,
No, I think he's
If
reading
you
you in.
let's get a meteorologist then.
Yeah,
what,
that's a
to
good one.
persuade you that the weather's real.
Oh, you made this interesting point.
Well, it's
there.
their job.
You said
If they
weather can.
don't-
If I'm right, his
they-
job's gone.
If they can't persuade you in an hour, they'll be questioning themselves.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah. Well,
But you
Ben
did,
bring some evidence.
you did say weather can be made. What do you mean by that?
Oh yeah, what do you mean by that? You can
Oh, other
manipulate
countries
weather.
can manipulate weather.
Is
yeah,
that real though?
I think China do it, yeah.
I think China could create the weather. But is that not just propaganda for us that all China?
Yeah, but they've been seeding. It's on the internet.
You can cloud seed, can't you?
Yeah, they've been cloud seeding. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they've been making weather.
But also, what's it called when them planes fly across in the morning and it goes from like a really bright sky to loads of clouds? They call it chemtrails. Yeah, there's a load of theories on chemtrails as well, isn't there? I mean, I don't know. I've not looked into it that much.
I just find these things really hard to believe because what you're doing is you're harming people on a mass level. If that's true.
What if it just changes the weather and helps with...
Oh, you're on about it manipulates the weather.
Yeah.
China modified the weather to create clear skies for political celebrations today.
Told
The Guardian.
Fake.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Fake news.
Fake news. That's
What's
just
fake
bollocks.
news? Oh, you think that's fake
It's
news?
all fake news.
You think that's fake?
I'm not saying this actual article is fake news, but I think in general, newspapers, I mean, look, tabloids are fake
the
news.
media is just...
It's fake news. Do you know what I mean? But
It depends who owns which company as to what news story you get. It's all agenda.
I mean, with this one with China, it might be real, but The Guardian in general is a predominantly left-wing publication, so it will always slag off any sort of right-wing political idea.
Yeah.
So these are propaganda. It's a propaganda article, I think. I'm not saying everything's a lie, but
Could you?
I would love to find out more about this weather
source
thing.
for that?
Sorry?
Could you find another source?
Do you think
for
we
that?
could get a machine off the internet that changes the weather and we'll give it a go?
What?
I'm just thinking if they exist, then could we get one and see if we can make it a little bit hotter?
Well, you saw your
Sounds
steps out,
amazing.
so that I
Yeah. It's just I'm throwing ideas out there.
You can make it sunny in
Oh,
your
they're
back
here.
garden.
Euro News. Yep, China's now controlling the weather. What's the environmental cost?
But what's their
What is
political
cloud
statement?
seeding?
That
Cloud
news?
seeding is a type of weather modification that aims to change the amount or type of precipitation that falls from clouds. So rain, basically.
Yeah. They use it to farm lands, don't they? Like when you're growing stuff, you need rain, don't you?
Right, we need a fucking meteorologist on here, don't we?
Yeah, but it's
There's
like a
one.
butterfly effect because obviously if you're doing it in that part of the world, then it affects that part of the world. Everything's interlinked.
He's become a meteorologist all of a sudden. 2 minutes ago, he didn't fucking believe in weather.
The minute you said you need to get one on, Luke was like,
I don't know what happened then. You looked at me and stopped talking. I'm being educated already on this show.
Yeah.
There you go, you see.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already slightly more intelligent than when I started.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
jobs are good in them. We're doing a good thing.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And I think, and how much scope is there? Because I think there's a lot of scope to learn more.
Limitless
There's so many
scope.
things out there that we can learn.
The
like
more you know.
subjects, and the more you know.
The less you know.
But I think the trick is what we've got to do is give everyone who comes on a chance to persuade us about their thing. But some of us might agree with them, but people who are going to come and educate us about stuff,
Yeah.
is making sure that we're taking their ideas on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And not rejecting them based on our own views. And
Yeah, we've got to be open-minded.
That's exactly what it is. We've got to be open-minded.
Yeah, I agree.
And take the piss a little bit, just to...
I won't do that.
A lot of that.
I won't do that. I'll be super.
I hope you do that.
Yeah. Can we get someone on about lizards as well? Because I just want to get that
Well,
sorted.
Macca.
Well, we'll get...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to sit back and let everyone talk because the whole concept is so ridiculous. It's so absurdly
You don't
ridiculous.
honestly believe it, do you?
Listen, have you seen TikTok?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Well, they've got like, what's the artist? Famous art, Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
The Mona Lisa.
Yeah. No, what's the famous artist that did it? Leonardo
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Da Vinci.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Mona
He's
Lisa.
fantastic in Romeo and Juliet. No, they got the pictures and they molded them together, and then it made a picture of like an listen.
And you saw that on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, right. So that's where the
That's
basic
not what. Yeah, that's not where you're.
Obviously, our friend, Macca, who we're going to get on the podcast.
What was you going to question me about then? Because you stopped.
That was your evidence of these lizards. I saw a TikTok with two faces molded together. They're lizards.
Well, I just think
How
if
do
you're
you
going to
get
put it on
there
there,
to that?
fair play to you. It must be true.
No,
No,
what
no,
did...
it's not
Obviously,
right.
our friend Macca, who believe, this is a theory of his, that the royal family are lizards.
Oh, because he takes it back to what the ancestors
I
called.
can't remember. This is what I mean. What was the argument for it?
Anunnaki, the Anunnaki race, which are a race of beings that were here before us. This is why we need to get him on, because he knows more about it than I do. But that's the theory, that there's an Anunnaki race, which were like a superior race that was here before us, and they sort of ruled the planet, and then humans came. I don't know.
My only thing about the lizards and obviously the people who are humans are lizards is them ones in Spain that just walk up the wall. I mean, what are they doing?
They are literally just being lizards. Like. That's a different species.
I'm just saying, if they were human race, if they were running the world, they'd be like, get me a better job than running up a hotel wall.
Oh yeah, as in, if there was a lizard race, at least they'd look after the little guys.
They'd look after their own.
Yeah.
They look after the road. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, there you go. You've just proved your theory wrong.
Yeah.
That's a
You've
great
used
argument.
logic against yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
You've got a right proud look on your face now. You've just
Figured it out.
figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah, he was just staring me in the face all the time. But yeah.
But listen,
Well, that's that sort. We don't need him on.
Yeah. Solved that case.
So next. I'm getting super clever.
yeah, but there are people out there that believe that the royal family is it. So, what we're saying is, shall we get somewhat? Let's get them. Let's get these far out.
Let's get the royal family on and just ask them straight out.
Harry will definitely come
Yeah,
on.
right.
Harry's
Thank
on-
you for being here.
Harry's out
You're a
there
lizard.
Yeah, he's up for earning dough as well.
Yeah,
He'll do anything.
Oh yeah, listen, I don't know about that. What's going on there? What is that?
It's made a documentary. In fact,
Yeah,
I
what do you
ain't
think
seen it.
about all this Harry stuff?
Right, I can see two sides to this story. Here's my honest opinion. But you laughed at me then, sorry. So Harry, I think at one point, I feel for him because I feel like his family has not supported him, turned against him, and he's actually put his loyalty to his missus and his kids because that's his immediate family and he's looking out for their welfare. So I can kind of see that he feels that they've not supported him. But then on the other hand, I think the royal family or the royal establishment, there's loads of people there. Yes, there may be a handful of bad people, but the way he's gone about it and tarnished the royal history and how he don't want to be a part of it, but then sells loads of stories about it for loads of millions, it's a bit like, I can see why people are pissed off at it.
But you got to remember, he was in an establishment that are very wealthy, and then
Yeah.
they've cut him off. He hasn't
He chose, didn't he?
Yeah, but they've cut him. They've cut him off financially. He chose that
Because he chose that.
Yeah, but also they've also withdrew his security. Bearing in mind, he's a royal.
Well, you would do if
like
he-
proper
if-
terrorist target. He's been out there shooting Taliban. You know
But
what I
he's
mean?
chose to disconnect
Yeah, so he's got
from
to
it.
earn some money, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's got to. This Netflix banged.
I
what was
understand
it?
that. Yeah, I understand that.
Tens of millions to do a
Oprah
documentary
Winfrey as well.
Oprah,
Winfrey, yeah.
and then this book's going to be it's the fastest selling book of all time. Like
Really?
it's the fastest selling book
Oh, he
of
smashed
all
it then,
time.
hasn't he?
Do you
He's
not
not
think
even-
it
He's
tarnishes?
giving away secrets of
Do you
the
not
royal
think
family.
that's what I mean? You don't think it tarnishes the
It's not.
royal?
It
It's an institution, isn't it?
It tarnishes the royal
He's
family.
not Prince Charles' son anyway. You see that picture?
Oh,
He is not.
Lil Hewitt, you're on about.
God.
Yeah,
No way.
100%.
No,
That just
bollocks.
got forgot. Let's bring that back. That
Listen,
photo is bang on.
It
That
does
would
look
see it.
like it.
That
yeah.
it is bollocks.
How?
It's bollocks.
Why?
If you gave Harry brown hair and put them two images together, he doesn't look like him.
Well, that's crazy saying that. It's,
Listen, you just think they're both ginger.
If you put a big
and they're
mustache
kind
on
of
him.
similar, so that must be his son.
There
He
is. I know what
clearly
he's on
looks
about.
like
There
Charles.
is a shot where they look like
Yeah.
twins.
No,
They're
I'm-
both looking in the same
Right,
direction.
okay.
Harry looks like Charles.
Right, and Charles has got big ears and he's bald head.
Just like Harry, he's got big ears.
Yeah, and he looks like James Hewitt.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He does not look like James
Yeah,
Hewitt.
he does.
He doesn't.
Well, have a look at it. We'll put it together and we'll make a poll.
So, do you think he tarnished them? Like, what's your view on it?
That he is
On Harry?
I think that he always known he wasn't part of the family. I think they've
Like a
hid
black
it.
sheep.
He was a black sheep, yeah, the ginger sheep, and I think he got treated like that, and I think he just went out and got absolutely spang-dangled.
Oh, yeah,
And,
there's some stories, isn't
yeah,
there?
yeah, and I think he just went, and then he married a really fit bird and went, fuck it, I'm gonna earn a load of money.
But are you with him or against him?
Oh, I'm with him, yeah.
Are you with him?
Yeah,
So you're not worried about the damage that he's doing to the institution?
No, because the royal family just it's a bit boring, isn't it?
Oh, you're not a royalist, are you?
No, I just think it pisses off your Christmas day.
They've literally just both got ginger hair. That's pretty much it. It's such a load of bollocks.
Do you know now he's put a load
Look
of
at that
pictures up?
smile there.
It's bollocks.
Yeah, the features.
Yeah,
aren't
there's no
same,
features
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
No features there. I don't believe that at all. But I do agree that I think it has tarnished the royal family. And
I think a lot of things
Harry-
have tarnished the royal
But the royal family have been. I think they've been stupid. I think the way they've treated, because apparently in that documentary, what Harry said is, the royal family, the firm that runs the royal family, they negotiate. That's what they called the firm. That's what he calls them. And they negotiate with the media on what stories to release. So they're part of releasing the stories. And what they do, they negotiate it. So let's say The Guardian wants to publish a story about Prince Andrew. The royal family can go, no, don't. If you keep that one quiet, we'll give you this one about Meghan. Right?
Oh, wow.
And then what they did is they used Meghan every time. And what happened at the same time all this was going on? With Prince Andrew.
Yeah, that's
Right? So I think
Why
that
did we not say it?
Sorry?
Why did we not say what happened? What happened?
Well, he got accused of being a sex offender, and he should be on trial in America for it.
Okay.
And it's been
And the
covered
Queen
up by the
paid
media,
60 million
by everyone.
to pay off.
Got no problem saying that. That's exactly what's happened. And what's happened is at the same time, this has gone with Meghan, and the royal family just sold Meghan out. But what they should have done was realise that they are like a white, wealthy family that rule over Commonwealth countries of people of colour. And they have to go visit there with their white, rich selves all the time as an ultra-white family reigning over these other cultures. And I think it's absurd and ridiculous. And what they needed to do was show the world that they are in support, because there was a race issue. If you read some of the articles in the media, they were disgusting. They were vile and disgusting. There's a race issue there. And what the royal family should have done is let the people know that they're modern. They're with today's world. We're open to this. It's fine. We love her. Look, it's the Queen's best mate. Even if that was fake, they should at least perceive that, right? Do you know what I mean? As a very minimum, to show people that it's bad to be racist, right? And what they've done was they've isolated her. They've isolated her from it, and actually looks racist.
So you're saying Harry's in within rights, doing what he's done
he's
because he
like,
wasn't supported by his family.
So
my wife, and what you've done is you've been horrible to her.
Synopsis is they're racist and they are not very good people.
I don't know, but we know Prince Andrew's not a very good person.
That's what I'm saying. And they hide.
And they're hiding it. Yeah, they're strict to his title, so they've acknowledged that it happened.
Oh, okay.
But if anyone else got done for that, they haven't got any title to be strict.
And they
go
paid
to prison.
12 or 16 million, wasn't it?
Sorry?
The Queen paid 12 or 16.
They paid her off 16 million to keep quiet, to drop the case of taxpayers' money.
Wow.
How mental is that?
Controversial.
And the funny thing is, Harry doesn't really mention it in any. I don't think he mentioned it at all, does he? I've seen the documentary and I've seen a bit of an interview, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I don't think he does. He hasn't even brought it up because he knows not to.
So my bins aren't being collected because they've paid off him.
That's probably me. Exactly what's happened.
Now,
just get on the blow, like just cancel them bins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, we can cover
well,
the bill.
I'll leave the bins. They'll be all right. Don't want to moan about that. 12 mil. Here you go, love.
16 mil.
Well, she took. Yeah, what's the thought process around her taking that?
It was a court settlement.
Right.
She was suing them, and it wasn't. I don't think it was criminal proceedings. I don't think it might have been civil. I don't know actually whether it was criminal or not. But
it wasn't for them to offer that payout. It wasn't going their way. They was basically getting guilty. I think they wrote it out to a certain extent, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then went, we're fucked.
Well, he had to hide. He had to stay here because
So
he
really,
to America.
then Harry and Meghan should come back and be king and queen. Job done.
Well, no, because that's not how the royal family works.
No,
there's an order. There's a line.
Yeah, Prince Andrew wasn't the king, all right, was he? How would that work?
No.
He was. That's his uncle.
I just thought they could do that. Popularity. Just thought if they get good on, they sell the book, get good on TikTok. That's it.
The people will want them.
Yeah, that's how it works now.
That's probably true. I bet the people want them to be king and queen.
That's why I have to pay 94 quid for a bottle of Prime.
So who are we going to get on to teach us about all this then?
The Queen.
I hate to break the news to you, mate, but she died a couple of
Not
months
in
ago.
lizard form. She's been running in my bedroom wall.
Little pocket of information.
That's the Queen.
Oh, okay.
That's how I would present the little lizard of the Queen. No,
Wow. So it's not even like a big lizard. It's just a normal little lizard.
yeah, because once you die in human form, we go back to be the ones that run up the walls in
that's a bit
Spain.
crap.
Yeah, that's where they go. That's how it works. Lizard facts. Yeah, so who
We
would
should
get
make
on
that
for
a weekly thing.
Yeah, lizard facts.
Lizard facts.
Who would we get on for that then? I'm not
What, lizard
sure.
facts?
No, not for that. No. That would be purely
Luke's doing
me.
it.
Yeah,
Luke's
let's do that one.
I am the number one expert in that. No, with the royal family stuff like that, you get as like a reporter, couldn't you? Something like that.
Yeah, like a journalist.
Journalist, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone who likes polo.
So like,
Generally always royal family, aren't they? I don't know anyone else who likes polo. So, and if they generally
so if you're
royal.
playing polo, you must know the royal family.
I think so. I think you've got a good chance.
That's the rule of thumb. Look for a polo.
I've never
player.
even seen polo. I've never even watched a game of polo.
And there you go, you see.
Have you watched a game of polo?
I've...
No.
No.
I'll answer for you.
You didn't quite know where you were going to go with that one, did you?
Not
Ben,
really.
I think Ben
Maybe
saved
I
it.
should have let him.
No,
Maybe I
no,
should have
yeah,
seen
you
where it
saved
went.
it.
I felt like I had maybe seen a game once, but I
You've
think it
seen
was
a
on film.
horse and a guy on it with a stick.
Oh,
and a
your
ball.
Ralphie
You
shirt.
hadn't
Oh, your
seen-
Ralphie shirt. That's the
Yeah,
closest photos you've
that's
got.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So no, that was my shirt. Yeah,
Oh,
no, I haven't. No,
Fair enough. And what about the other one is Kanye.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you love this story, don't you?
It's just it's fascinating to me. But I honestly think, well, he's gone missing, hasn't he? Someone told me he's got married somewhere, but I don't know if that was just.
It's been reported he got married.
Oh, is that a
He's
report?
married
I haven't
like
seen that
one of
report.
someone that works for him.
But yeah, no, I feel he's being cancelled. I honestly feel he's being cancelled.
Have you watched his interviews?
I've watched some of them. Yeah,
They're so fascinating.
I think he's just like a bit. He knows too much. Do you know what I mean?
But if you watch a little segment of him, he sounds absolutely bonkers. But if you listen to his entire answer, because he gives really long answers to questions, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You kind of go, oh, so that's where you're coming from. Do you know
You
what I mean?
can easily take them out of context, and he looks like a nutter. But
Yeah.
like you said, you watch the whole thing, and the way he explains it, he's like a bit like a genius. But it's all mad thoughts, and you have to kind of connect.
He does say
with
mad
it.
things though.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Joe Rogan, he's just like, I'm going to buy the earth. And then he's just
why-
staring at Joe Rogan like that. And Joe
can't
Rogan
you
was like, what would you do if you was in charge of the earth? And like, just to try and keep it going. But it's so funny.
mine would be, how much would it be?
What?
The Earth. You got to have a number in mind if you're going to work up to it.
I bet Bezos could buy it. Is he the richest man still? Is someone else take over him?
Elon
Did Elon take
Yeah,
over?
but why though? Are they the richest man, or is it just?
well, no, there's unknown wealth in the Middle
Yeah.
East. Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
we don't really know what those
Oh,
royal
there's
families have
unknown
got.
wealth.
Yeah, we don't know what those royal families hold.
They hold it as a
some people
collective
say
as well.
it's trillions. They hold it as a collective. It's like a big consortium.
Really?
And they don't. Their laws in their countries, they don't abide by our
No, yeah. They
laws
can do
and
what they want,
regulations
can't
and
they?
conventions and all
Yeah,
that sort of
they've
stuff.
set their own
International
laws.
laws and
I seen Elon Musk at races on a little snippet of something. And this woman was taking a photo.
I thought he was about to say, like, I saw Elon Musk being down a boozer.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Down at the dogs at college.
Down the dogs at college.
He came in and then I went out. It was one of those moments. But no, I seen a woman having a photo with him and he had like a little champagne flute on him and everything.
Yeah.
He looked like a right tubby little bugger. I just thought, if you're a billionaire, you know
That
what
was
I
when
mean?
he was at the World Cup.
Was
I know
it?
what clip you're on about?
Yeah, he's got a
Was
little
it
bit
World
of.
Cup?
I mean,
Listen, we all bang a few pounds over Christmas, mate.
He's the
Let's not
richest
be
man in the
judgmental.
world. Who gives a
He
shit?
can do what the fuck he wants.
yeah, is that where you get to? You know what I mean? Give yourself. You know what I mean? I just think. Oh no, Bezos. And you see him? He's like a robot.
Yeah, he's like a machine. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's on roids.
I like
Have you
him.
seen him?
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just
He's on
gone.
roids.
He's just gone.
He's
He was
on
a little-
hormone
Yeah.
replacement.
He was a little
or
weedy
something.
guy, and then he just
Yeah.
got rich and he went.
Yeah.
"Bah." That's what you do.
You notice that Bezos is never in the public eye.
He's
No.
disappeared, yeah.
He disappears. He fires his rockets as well, but on the low down. Do you know what I mean? Where Elon Musk is in your face, it's massively publicised. And for some reason, why is it that the establishment and media are going against Elon Musk now? Because what he's doing is he's gone against the left-wing narrative. And he's bought Twitter and exposed Twitter for censoring arguments and political arguments and things
He's
like
put
that.
people back on Twitter who got banned, hasn't he?
Yeah, put them on that's got banned. So like this, the whole concept with censoring right now is that the liberal movement is about no freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So we can't have freedom of speech.
You
because
offend
can't
everybody. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, we
because
can't
you're
say
offending
anything.
people.
Yeah.
You can't say stuff. So the argument to that is
can't
that
offend anyone.
how can you? So now freedom of speech has got tarnished. It's a bad thing now.
Yeah,
It's what the media are telling you.
I hate that.
And they're all rolling the eyes like freedom of speech. That's an excuse. Like, no, we've got to be free to speak and say what we want. So Twitter, what they were doing is they were deplatforming anyone that went against the mainstream narrative.
Yeah,
or anything,
yeah.
Particularly with COVID. I mean, that was a massive one.
No,
They call it hate speech.
So,
don't
yeah,
they?
yeah. One-sided argument cannot be heard. Only this side. So Elon Musk has bought it. He come out and said pretty much every conspiracy theory that people thought about Twitter turned out to be true.
Really?
Yeah, turned out to be true. They was covering stuff up, and there's an investigation because they
you
cover
think-
stuff up for Joe Biden.
I seen that they said
It's
that
just censorship, isn't it? That's
it
what
was
it is.
Censorship.
he was
Yeah.
buying it for AI though to be able to. AI is there's a theory of like say that it's become.
Yeah, but
sentient.
Elon Musk has come out and said he's not in favour of AI. He thinks that other companies are being really irresponsible by developing these AI technologies because we can't control their intelligence. There's so many theories against Elon Musk, and they've all been invented to turn people against him. The Neuralink one, people think that he's putting chips in brains to control them, but he's healing brain injuries. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they make it look worse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Starlink. Oh,
Well, yeah. That's
remember
what I
that
mean.
one?
Yeah.
They're
Well,
building
what's
a web.
Starlink? Oh, where there was-
I spent a lot of
really
Who
time.
cool.
lost his
wasn't
head
it?
and went,
I
they're building
spent-
a web around the
I
earth.
spent a lot of time.
They're building a web
Cameras,
around the
load
earth.
of cameras.
Yeah, basically, it's
a
accessible
lot going
Wi-Fi.
on.
It's accessible Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there was a lot
apparently.
going on at that time. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Now he's got that up there. That's like, oh, I'm just banging this up there because it's for this. Now it's got lasers everywhere, controls the weather,
And that's where weather comes
got
from.
lasers.
That's what it's so whether it's real, Elon
Yeah.
is creating it.
Yeah. It's all a hologram. I think.
Somebody told me on TikTok.
Yeah, please educate me on that.
I'm not even. Are you on? You back
I'm
on
not on
TikTok?
TikTok.
No, we don't talk about that.
Are we not allowed to tell this story?
Yeah, we can do. I'll synopsize it because I don't really want to go into it too much. But TikTok first started. My daughter was 12 years old, and we thought this would be a fun dad and daughter thing. So we made a TikTok, and I called it Daddy Talk. One of my first of many mistakes.
Daddy Talk.
And then I put a picture of Dr. Evil on there. Not sure why that
like
happened.
this.
Yeah. And then weirdly enough, the first one was me in some cycling shorts doing some kind of weird thing.
Wait, hold on. Some really tight lycra.
Yeah.
When you say weird thing, was that weird thing?
I think,
twerking?
to be honest, that's TikTok's still
And he
live.
twerks.
So if you go to Daddy Talk,
Daddy Talk twerking in cycling shorts.
that's not the kicker that was the problem, really. Like my wife worked at the school, and she said, and Ruby had just befriended all her friends on it and was like, my dad's really funny. And I thought, oh, that's really cute. But all my friends was the whole class of a school. And that was it.
Just
that
a
was
load of kids and Daddy Talk.
Yeah.
Daddy Talk and a load of 12-year-olds. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see
Twerking
why it
cycling
cause concern.
So I backed away from that.
Which
Might as well get it out now.
Yeah.
You can't slander me anymore.
No, that's it. Yeah, it's out there. The skeleton's out.
I think it is still live. I'm not sure.
I
Don't
can
post
see
on
how
it.
I can see how it happened. Honestly,
Thank you.
yeah. I'm sticking up for you, pal.
Yeah.
I can see how it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
And you-
pizza?
Don't show him the fucking box.
No pineapple, Greta. I'm singing.
Yeah, so you're not on
now
TikTok.
you're not on TikTok.
No, I'm not on TikTok. I came away
I'm not
from
on
social media for that reason.
Well, all social media.
I don't like social media. no.
Well, but you're on social media. aren't
I'm on it. I'm one of those weirdos that
You're
look
quite-
at other people and then come back. I've gone on it a little bit more
you?
now.
You're more active, aren't you?
Because I want to promote how my new tan looks. And I haven't drank for 4 weeks, so I thought,
I'll get that in again.
yes, thank you.
And the
It's
fact that
good,
you
I'm
can
proud
go
of
on
you.
the sunbed for 15 minutes.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done 15 minutes on the sunbed.
It's got to be wrong, that.
Yeah. I reckon Luke's trying to get on Love Island.
Yeah, but I'd have to be like the cleaner or something. I'm too old. I'd have to be the bloke who does
The caretaker.
who gives the iPad out. I won't be able to be on it. I won't be able to have anything to do with it.
Are you on social media, man? Right, what social? No, you are. You're on Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm one of them weird.
How are you?
Let's say that
Listen,
there.
let's move on.
So you're also a weirdo on
I'm a
social
weird
media.
social media stalker in the sense that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
Hold on,
just
listen.
stop. Everyone, just stop for a
I'm
second.
being honest here. Not in a weird stalkerish way. I'll be, outside your
Phil,
hedge.
Feel
What?
like you're going that way.
What I mean is, I don't post anything. I'm not really active on it. I
You just
probably
look at other people's
Yeah, I probably
stuff.
put one photo a year, but I generally just scroll through it
You
when I'm
sit
bored.
on the toilet and then look at other people's
On the
lives.
toilet, in
Yeah.
between breaks, just it's like reading the newspaper to me. You just scroll up and down.
I just think you go on
But I
Facebook,
don't
you
put
say,
nothing.
I've got a problem, and then other people go, oh my God, I'm going to help you with your problem. And I just want to go, no one's going to help you with that problem.
Yeah.
Because nobody
Only
gives
you.
a shit.
Yeah.
You just put it on there. It's like the worst thing for me is when people go, oh, I'm in the hospital. What? You're in the hospital, so what? Why are you putting that on Facebook for that? See, it's so annoying me already.
You know what though? I said this to someone before. They gave me a different point of view. Sometimes people haven't got anyone to talk to or an outlet that they can say it to.
Hang around
So-
on your own. It's all right. It's been all right for years. Use your own head. Think about it.
What do you mean
Read
it's
a
been
book.
all right for years?
Read a book. Well, 20 years, when's Facebook? I don't know, 20 years ago. The rest of the time, everyone was saying,
Oh, that's what you mean.
yeah, carry on with that.
Yeah, and also less people killed themselves.
Yeah.
Less people have mental health problems.
Yeah,
then.
'cause they sat
so
on their own.
social media has it got a contribution to
I
people
think
struggling
100% it's got a
mental
contribution.
health?
People look at how you look. Even you put a picture on, no one's real anymore. There's no real pictures.
Oh, the
no one
filters,
exists.
jeez.
I'm not on Facebook, but Instagram's terrible for that.
Yeah.
The fakeness on there.
Yeah.
And what people do now is they're making fake videos. So they're saying, this is my house. They're hiring a
Everything's
mansion
fake.
for the day.
Yeah.
And hiring a Lamborghini going, this is mine as well. Follow me and I'll teach you how to
I
get
think
it
you
all.
should
It's
do like
everywhere.
a real day where you just get up, you're a bit grumpy, you have a shit, you eat some
You are-
cornflakes, and you're like, fucking, I hate my job. And then you get in your car, and it just does that all day, and everyone's just like, fucking.
A bit of
hell.
real
And then you
life
feel
on
better.
social
Then
media.
you go, my job's better than that, and then
Yeah.
you do that. Like, there's too much.
Yeah,
You're here,
so
high
basically
bar.
what you're saying is flip it on its head. So
Flip
what
it
we're
on
doing
its
is
head.
we've seen all this amazing
You're
fake
saying
stuff.
lower
Yeah.
the expectation.
Yeah, and what we're doing is people are trying to aspire to that.
Yeah, don't have pictures of you and your family having a good time, having when you're arguing over dinner. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Do that video. And when your kid's having a go at you and you just go,
Yeah.
fuck off, everyone.
When someone's giving someone the silent
Yeah.
treatment.
Yeah, your missus is fucking screaming at you.
Yeah, you put the toilet roll back in the toilet.
That would help
Yeah.
people with that.
Your
They'd
missus
look at that and go, fucking
Yeah.
hell, my life's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
It's
it's
life
true
is-
up.
life
Instead
is-
of going, oh, fucking,
yeah.
I wish my life was like that.
Yeah, but that's what
True.
I'm saying. Life is mundane and shit with loads of little bits of pockets of greatness in it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, and what
Instagram
you
is
do
just
is,
greatness.
if you go on my Instagram profile, you will see my highlights. It's the highlights of my life.
Yeah, I
so
think
it's
you
all
should
the
have
best
low
stuff.
lights. Low lights. The worst parts of your day. Flat tire. Fucking hell. Picture.
You might be onto
Yeah,
something.
excuse me, just take a picture of me doing this.
Yeah. I'm depressed as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, stuff like that. chips fall over. Ooh.
Like when the shampoo bottle opens up in your bag at the gym,
bastard.
and it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, them moments like, why? Like, look up at the sky.
I don't take shampoo to the gym.
Why? Well, shower gel. I mean,
Free
not
shampoo. You don't pay.
shit.
You don't pay a monthly
It's
thing and not use
diluted.
that squeezer.
It's diluted and it's rank.
So
like,
what's
take
the
your own shower gel.
free. I leave the hot water running like a fucker.
Oh, you one of them? Are you one of them?
Yeah.
Listen, I used to know this guy. Like every time we stayed in a hotel room, he trashed it before he left to get his money's worth.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they could
How
keep
are
it
you
up.
getting your money?
That's what he did.
That doesn't make
I was like,
sense.
yeah, that doesn't make sense because he's making them work more. He's like, I paid 150 quid and you've done nothing. I've just slept in a bed. So he trashed the room.
So you didn't get the concept of a hotel. So you
That's what he
loan
did.
that room for the night, and it's that much. So no one told him that before it.
Yeah.
He was like, "I
He
need
would
more
take
money
all
then."
the fucking shampoos and anything he could take that was free, would take it and then trash the room.
Oh, I think that's
Do
a
we know
given,
it?
though.
What? No.
That's a given.
I'm not
going to
say who it is either.
That's a given. That's a given in a hotel, though. That you take everything you want.
Oh yeah, you always take the freebies. Yeah, but trashing it is just taking it.
I
to
took a
another
quilt
level,
once.
Quilt.
How did you get out of a quilt?
You just folded it up really big.
Did you?
Yeah. It was
What,
a
you walked
wicked
out
quilt.
on your arm?
No, just got it in the bag, put it on top. It was a wicked quilt.
Was it a single or a double?
I'm not going to tell anyone. It was a single.
That's a what did you
Oh
do with
yeah,
that
you struggle with a double.
Started on
wouldn't
the say. It was nice.
then? Oh, nice.
Yeah, free quilt.
Pretty cool.
Never
Because
turned down a
sometimes
free
the
quilt.
quilts are decent, aren't they?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
They're
Actually,
amazing
no, I'm not
quilts.
going to keep that in mind.
No. I mean, it
Should
was.
never do that.
It was. Don't nick quilts, everyone. That's really
Nick
dangerous.
quilts.
What hotel was it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
And if you do, hashtag is in.
yeah.
Hashtag quilts.
Quilt lovers. Andrew Tate,
Andrew Tate.
educated on that. a little
I just
bit.
think, with that one though, I think we're all in agreement. We need someone to come on who hates the fucker.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm kind of like indifferent. I know what's wrong about him, I know what's right
Yeah.
about him. But the bad thing is, you know, at my daughter's previous school, they had a safeguarding lesson, a class on Andrew Tate.
Oh, really?
Wow.
It was safeguarding.
Wow.
And they sat them down and the teacher began to tell them how dangerous that man is because of his views.
Oh wow.
Now, if that's the teacher's opinion or that school's opinion, everyone's entitled to an opinion. But did they tell the kids, I'm going to tell you my opinion on this, and then it's up to
No,
you
they
kids
just
what you
told the
take of it?
narrative.
yeah.
No, what they've done is they've tried to force it on them. And the concept of that is so dangerous.
Well, it'll be daddy talk next.
Yeah, a picture of you, safeguarding lesson.
Safeguarding lesson.
Government ain't
Yeah,
doing
but there's millions of ways of killing people. I don't
shit. Look
know.
at Epstein. Did he kill himself?
No,
he
the
got
cameras
his- he
stopped
got-
working for
he
2
got-
hours.
Exactly.
Listen,
The cameras
Says
stopped
it all.
working. It's so that
Yeah,
is
March
Well,
was
that's
just-
how corrupt it is. If it's happened there, of course it can
like
happen
he
again.
knew too much. Go kill him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's mad, isn't it? But the cameras, how blatant they turned the cameras off and made out they broke. How obvious did they made it?
Yeah.
But no one talks about it. It's
That's
on
what
the
I mean.
news.
How is it just accepted?
And this is what I'm saying. You can't.
Well,
you
so
can't
whoever
trust
in
the news.
control of the media, what narrative they want to push. Like if you own the media, I think you own the world.
No, who does? Who does?
Rich,
Lizards.
rich
Rich
businessmen, Yeah.
lizards. That's the answer.
Well,
Fake
Rupert
weather.
Murdoch's one of them for a start.
A
Not a
lizard.
lizard, but I mean, he's one that owns the massive.
He owns Sky. I think the Sun, the Mail.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
ITN, is it ITN News he owns or
So if
something
you-
like that?
Yeah, he's a
Channel
massive
4.
influence.
All
if
of
you
it.
can, if you control the narrative, then you could basically can control what people think.
Yeah, 100%.
See, my
The most
daughter
powerful-
said, "Oh, Andrew Tate is not a nice guy," and I was like, "Why?" I mean, I just think it's you're getting in a sticky situation when you're saying someone's good, someone's bad. I don't know percentage or something. Why can't somebody say one thing and I go, "Oh, that's right," and then I've got to like him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know loads of people that said one thing that is good and I don't like him. You know what I mean? But every now and again they come up with a
Well,
diamond.
so many people just get offended by one thing.
Yeah.
And what they do is, that means everything else about them's wrong.
yeah,
No
that's
one
what I'm saying.
accepts that everyone has got flaws.
We're human. We're
And
human.
we're
Everyone makes
beings.
mistakes.
We're human beings.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to offend each other anymore. And that's the problem. That's,
Yeah,
that's
there's
what the world's
certain
doing. We're not
people-
allowed to offend each other.
These
Yeah, but
people who are
being-
offended by other opinions.
Yeah, but being
Like, if you
offended
don't
is your
agree.
own choice.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You get to choose whether you're offended. So
Yeah.
that means you're
But they
the
don't.
dick.
Not according to them.
Yeah, but according to them, then that's
It's all about
bollocks.
placing responsibility onto the rest of the world about how you
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, but that's
and
just
that's what they think you should
people
do.
like that at school just got like you just used to throw them down the toilet.
But what's the motivation for this? You know what? If you think about it, we're talking about the media.
I don't promote that, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. Throw them down the toilet.
yeah.
Do you mean what you used to do? Dunk the head.
I didn't do it. I actually nearly had it done to me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When I first started school,
you put your head in the toilet and flush.
I walked into the toilets and I was like, "Yeah, I'm cool. I'm first year, happy days, small. Everyone's massive." These lads just went smoking. And he was like, "Are you going to tell them?" I was like, "I smell of smoke now, don't I?" That was it. Boom, straight in.
Did they get your head down the toilet?
No, they couldn't do it. I was holding on, but then I was like, there's
What,
connotations
was you
to
holding
that.
to the side of the toilet?
Yeah.
That was a bit grim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, school days.
School. Yeah, good.
Taught me a lot of lessons.
And then I had a
Good
sandwich.
And look at me now. That's why I'm getting educated by having this. Because I
Yeah.
just spent most of my time going, oh my God.
And we all know about that, don't we? Because we all went to the same school.
We did.
Yeah.
Together.
Strange. Yeah. Terrible school.
Got burnt down.
Terrible school. And that was a befitting end to that school, burnt down by a student.
Yeah.
That's how that school should have ended.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty bad.
It was horrific.
It was really bad. Our kids don't really know how good they've got it now. But imagine social media in that environment. It would have been hell. Wouldn't it?
I think that's where the suicide rate comes from, wouldn't it? That's the sort of thing it drives.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Maybe.
That's probably where it's come from,
Yeah.
the stat. Because it never used to be that, did it?
We definitely saw school.
Or did it used to be that and it just wasn't sort of seen as much?
Well, there's massive.
No. There was an argument of like increased mental health problems, or is it an increase, or just do more people report it?
Yeah, that's the question.
And I think that was the school of thought for a while, but I think the stats are now showing no, there's more than ever.
Yeah.
More particularly amongst males. There's more men.
There's too much information coming into you. But like you said, hit the nail on the head. If you sat in a hospital, you haven't got the time to sit and think. You've got to put it on Facebook. You've got to do something and put it on there.
Yeah.
Just sit down and wait your turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But play a game of Ludo. I don't know. Just don't take out your phone. I've never played Ludo in my life.
wonder-
I don't know why that came into my head, by the way.
Let's say how many people.
I just felt like when doctor, you know, the reason why that came in, because I went to a doctor's surgery the other day. I don't like doctors. They do me head in. But
Sorry, stop. That's a very stupid. All doctors.
no, my doctors.
Oh, your doctors.
Yeah, my opinion of a doctor. So basically, I'll tell you why it did me head in. Anyway, I got in the waiting room, nothing's there. Right, there used to be books, games to play, train set. I mean, I know I'm 40 now, but I wouldn't mind a train set. It just passes the time. But anyway, they're not there now because you can't touch them. It's just a white room, right? And then the receptionist is taking phone calls like she's a doctor, and I'm like, that's not right. She's not should be doing that. Anyway, I'm listening to what she's saying. I had to wait 45 minutes. I went, oh, he's out on calls. I went, oh, okay, cool. Well, what do I do? Oh, do you want to come back? I'm not waiting for a cop. I want to see a doctor. You've told
What's
me
a
to come.
cob?
Oh, yeah, a sandwich or some kind of bacon or a pizza. I'm not, yeah.
Okay,
I want
let's go
a
for
doctor.
pizza.
I want them to be on time. That's it. That's all I want. And I want the to
But they
close
made that
proximity.
appointment for that specific time.
Yes, and then told me to come back later. Anyway, I came back later, and the guy was in shorts, looked like he'd just been to the gym, massive watch on, and I could see that he'd done a workout. So I was like, you've just done a workout, pal. And I told him.
You sound well.
And
You
he
sound
went,
jealous of his
no.
lifestyle.
He had an amazing car, and he came in late, and I was like, you've just done a workout, you haven't been on a call. And he went, I haven't. And I was like, you're actually wearing those shorts there. I could see the perspiration on his head. He's just done a 10K in the best time he's ever done it. And now he's going to try and tell me what's wrong with me. No. I was like,
What?
no.
What does that disqualify him from diagnosing what was wrong with
Yeah,
him?
if I'm going to do a job and then just run from the gym and I've missed an appointment, yeah, it's unprofessional.
Yeah.
I don't want him.
So that's why all doctors do your head in. Because that one guy.
I want a doctor on here to stick up for it, but I think they are not. I think they're probably not being able to do the job properly. Or they're just going, yeah, I can have loads of time off now. And also, they're not putting toys in the waiting rooms. Come on. There's a few complaints I've got.
That's where the
because-
problem is.
That's because of COVID.
That's what I'm saying. So now you can't touch
Which
things.
is a real danger.
Yeah, exactly. It was dangerous touching things back in the day.
Back in the day.
For our whole lives.
Yeah,
Until now.
2 years of just not touching things.
So bring train sets back to doctor surgeries. The message.
I think that's
key
the
message.
first thing for the NHS to do.
Yeah.
If they want to turn this thing around, get them magnetic trains that go around on the track in
The
your
wooden
doctor's
one.
surgery.
Yeah, the wooden
The
ones.
wooden one.
Yeah, I know
the
what
yeah,
you're talking
old school.
about.
Do
Old
that
school.
first, and
A
then
lot
get
of people
few-
won't know what they are.
No, well, figure it out.
That's
Get
how
them
old
back
we
in.
are. Figure it out.
That's all I'd say to the head of the NHS. That was
Right,
sorted
I'm
out.
absolutely busting for a piss, and I think, what are we on?
3 hours later.
Right then. Well, I don't know, where were we? Where were we?
Well, I just think we was discussing the situations of having people on. I think we've got some good ideas. We've got to get these people on now, haven't we, and get that sorted. But I think I'm ready to be educated on everything.
So we're going to mix it up a little bit, get as many different controversial views as we can.
Yeah.
And I think if anyone's watching this first one, if they want to come on and they put a little comment link, subscribe to it as well. Make sure that they're doing that.
Yeah.
And I think if they do that, and then
Yeah.
we can pick them out as well. So,
Yeah.
but I don't think we should I think we should be able to just pick anyone out. You know what I mean? If you think you've got a good point.
Yeah, but there's rules. You can't come with, I've seen it on TikTok. You've got to have some serious, you've got to back up what you say.
Yeah,
got
I
to
want
back
people
up.
who know.
It's got to be
about-
credible.
Yeah. Unless
Use me as your base guide.
Yeah, but let's
Cleverer
just
than me.
Yeah, let's just be. Oh, it's just a free reign, mate. Free reign. Anyone can go in.
No, I
What
thought
about that
we'd-
duck?
Next episode is the duck.
Not really, I'm only joking. You're very intelligent, Luke.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you are very insightful.
Thank you.
You've opened my eyes tonight.
Yeah.
With a few of your views.
Yeah, thank you.
People think, whoa, what the?
Yeah. You're all real.
But I think that we've got to give people credit and allow people to say, look, this is the argument I want to come with, and what they're bringing. And
So what we're saying
give
is,
them a chance.
yeah, we haven't got, like you say, I know we said we got opinions, we all have, but
Yeah.
basically what we're saying is we've got no opinions. We're ready to listen to everyone else's, and then the listeners can decide what's
Look,
real and
yeah,
not.
look, educators. And
Yeah.
if you don't agree with us, especially common educators, and we'll be open to listen to you.
Yeah. We get like a sexy teacher on with a, oh no, that's me going somewhere else.
You
Don't
go
worry
from
about it.
0
Why?
to 100. Like,
Yeah,
real
where
quick.
did that come from?
Yeah, let's go back.
Sexy teacher. Oh, with glasses, one of them hats.
See,
And
you're
then
there.
point. I know where your
Spreads
brain
like
was going.
wildfire,
Nailed
that does.
it.
Yeah. I
Nailed
was just
it.
thinking about
You just got there before me. I just joined you later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
the thing is,
Or
you
an
can't-
ugly teacher,
Yeah,
whichever.
yeah. But you can't get anyone on the podcast who you have a chat with, Luke.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Oh, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Well, the woman from Greg's is coming on. She is a genius.
Did you ask her to come on?
She's a genius, yeah. She knows a lot about the world and sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Get her on. Sounds fascinating.
Yeah. So just be careful about who you invite. Let's,
Yes.
take a good approach, Luke.
Okay. Oh, so what are we going to do?
It's a good
Get
job.
vetted by
It's
you
a good job you stopped drinking for a bit. To be fair, because
thank you for
you'll be.
mentioning that.
You'll be. Thank you for mentioning
The
that.
guest list
No, I'm proud of you. Yeah.
would be forever Phil.
Oh yeah. No,
Full.
you'll get. Luke will be getting all sorts on.
Oh, well. Yeah,
No, he was
100%.
saying if you were still drinking,
you were still
it'd be a
drinking.
million times
Yeah,
worse.
you're
You'll be
talking like
inviting all
I'm
sorts
two
on.
different people. I wasn't two different people.
Oh no! Of course you wasn't.
Yeah.
No. No. It's the same. No, there's no difference.
No,
difference,
I
yeah.
believe not.
Yeah.
So now I'm fresher.
Yeah, and more tanned.
Yes. I mean, what happens is when you stop drinking, you become more tanned. It's
It's a good
strange.
advert for not drinking.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
take the tannin tablets, and they're just.
Dude, do you really
vitamins.
take tannin
They're
tablets?
just vitamins. I don't know what they're doing.
It's melatonin.
Oh right, is that what makes
It's
you
like,
sleep?
it's like a natural.
Oh,
hormone. Yeah, it makes you go to
serotonin.
sleep. So you're just be knackered and tanned all the time.
Yeah, that'd be
basically.
cool. That's why everyone in Spain's cool, just laying down. Just
What is that? Is that a
Do
thing?
they all
Yeah.
take melatonin?
yeah, they're just that's why they sleep in the day.
And is the purpose to take it to get a tan? Is that the purpose?
No, the purpose of melatonin it induces sleep naturally. It's like a natural hormone that gets you off to sleep. It doesn't keep you
Right.
asleep. It gets you to sleep.
Oh, right, okay.
But a side effect of it is that it gives you like it pigments your skin, or so it makes you go darker.
That's mad. No health risk.
Well, I've been
apparently
sleeping
not.
throughout the day. I fell asleep in the
You're
car.
now
the
not,
other
is
day.
it narcoleptic where you just start falling asleep in random
I
places?
look like what's his name? Who does the antique show and just be asleep in a car?
Oh, what's his name?
Dick Dickinson.
Dickinson.
Dave, I'd love to get
Dickinson's
Dave
real
Dickinson
deal.
on. I'd love to get him on. He's so brown. He's like a leather settee. I'd love to feel his skin.
Yeah.
Be like an elephant.
Like that chair. It's a bit like that chair.
Yeah, it'd be like an elephant. I'd like to meet him.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on that show.
Shall we add him to
antique
the guest
one.
list then?
Yeah,
On the
please,
podcast.
if you could. Yeah, and then I could go on the antiques one because I think I'd smash that. Because you always pick the wrong thing. I'm like, pick that, and then they pick something.
I'm going to toast with that. I've never watched that TV program.
Well, get out of here.
Why? Shall I get
It's a
involved?
classic.
What are we talking about?
What Dickinson's real deal?
Dickinson's real deal. So
Do I need to
classic.
get on that?
Oh, 100% you do. Unless you want your life unriched forever.
One of Simon's mates went on that. Really
Wow.
enjoyed himself.
Yeah. To be honest, I think it's one of the life goals. It's not that far off, so I think I should be
What,
able
to
to get
go
that.
on it?
Is that on your bucket
Yeah.
list, is it?
That's easily doable.
Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list.
can
Yeah.
sort that
Do you know
for
what
you.
I don't like about it is them stupid jumpers that they have to wear.
Fleeces.
Fleeces.
It's a blue or red fleece, isn't it? Yeah.
I wish they
Defo
just-
Fruit
yeah.
of the Loom.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing against Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
Just, it's your
Dickinson's-
generic go-to print. Oh, school uniforms are all Fruit of the Loom.
Why are you
aren't they?
trying to explain yourself?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck it, Fruit of the Loom. Fuck you. No, not really. Not really.
I've always thought they were wankers. Shit clothes. Stop selling them to
Bastards
places that
they
make
are.
you wear
I'll
them.
wear them if you give me loads free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would do.
You would as well.
Yeah.
You are thrifty.
Yeah, I am not a consumer.
Oh,
I
can we-
still listen. I'm still just so impressed with this table.
Yeah.
What did this table cost you in the end?
That table cost me, and this is honest truth,
No, we're not going to believe you.
The oil was 25 quid, and the sanding pads were 20 quid, so 45 quid.
Yeah,
For
but
everything.
Yeah. The scaffold boards were off site, so I just sanded them down, connected them together, and the
Stole
legs I
them.
got off my joiner, mate. So yeah, just hard work and
How much
love.
hard work?
How much? 3
weeks. 12-hour days.
Yeah.
It's
Non-stop.
a bargain. It's a
Yeah.
bargain.
Did I say I'm
He's
gonna
charging
invoice for
£100 a
that?
day.
Yeah. 20 grand. 20 grand. You should have just gone MFI.
No, I'd say about, I don't know, 4 man days.
MFI
maybe.
don't exist anymore.
4 man days, yeah. But yeah, we needed a new table, so there you go, boys. That's my commitment for you.
Well, Frankie's really go well with the contrast of the table.
Defo, yeah. Why, Joe? Tell me why.
What
What
we're
are they
doing?
doing?
Complimenting each other's things. I brought anything.
No, we're getting
so
on
that's
to
shit.
the theme.
Yeah, we know you haven't, mate.
Oh, that's what you're getting at.
That's
innit?
where we're getting
Look
to.
how defensive you
Well,
got
no, 'cause I
there.
knew what you were doing.
I honestly didn't. I thought we was getting onto the theme of the stormtroopers.
I'll be honest with you, mate. You are spending about 200 quid a minute with this heat pumping out. It's been pumping out all
Thank
night.
you for that.
Yeah,
Because
good
honestly,
effort,
yeah, the government are ringing me up. Climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah, it's being
Fucking
caused by
watch out
this
for that
electric
pizza.
floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm bringing the heat.
I'm
Literally.
bringing the heat.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, well, so that's where we are then.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's the theme of it then, boys. This is what we're going for.
yeah.
Talking crap and talking about serious stuff as well with people that can teach us stuff.
Yeah. I want to have a laugh. I want some information. And I want some clarity. That's what I want from each podcast.
You love a bit of clarity. don't you?
Yeah, I like a bit of clarity. We've got to be
It's-
transparent.
It has
We've
to be
gotta-
black or white with you, doesn't
Yeah,
it? It's one
just
or
get
the
it all
other.
out in the open.
No grey shit.
No, let's debate.
I'm
And
all in
more
the grey.
And no, I think I'm more grey. I don't think you're black, white, or grey. I
No.
don't really know
Yeah, I'm not
where
sure.
you are. You're
I'm a
somewhere
rainbow.
over here on the
Depends
spectrum.
what day of the week is.
A double rainbow. We said I watched that the other day. I enjoyed that.
What?
Double rainbow.
What's that?
No, just
I thought that was just you doing a voice.
Google it on there. No.
Double rainbow.
He finds a rainbow and then another one comes after it and he just gets really excited. And
Who
that was
does?
it.
Yeah.
It's a massive thing on the internet.
Like a TikTok video.
Yes, probably. I get a lot of my information from TikTok
I
out
do.
my kid's room that I hear for about 5 minutes. So please educate me on stuff because
That's your source of information, what you're saying.
At
Your
the
source
minute-
of knowledge is TikTok.
yeah, because I don't believe everything.
And
else.
also, I've
I don't
just
believe
got a
that.
vision of you. You know when you did that? You just put a glass to your kid's door. Is that how you listen?
Listen to TikTok.
Daddy
TikTok. Because that's a really old-fashioned way of listening.
Isn't that how everyone else listens? If your neighbours are arguing, I always get a glass. Oh my god!
You need some science to see if that
They're gonna
works.
switch
That's a mad stat.
Yeah. Well, do you not
Put
do
a
that?
glass on a wall. Yeah, I ain't done it for a long time, I'll be honest.
Try it.
Well, you surely didn't do it now. You lived in a detached house.
Oh yeah, no, I do it at other people's
You can hear his
houses.
neighbours. He's
I do-
got
I do
up
it-
against
I
the
go-
wall.
I
There's
go
no
around.
fucking
I
there.
go around other people's houses and try.
On the outside of the
Yeah.
brick wall.
Yeah, and just listen to
Fair
conversation.
Oh my god.
I do want to see if that does anything there. Just
What?
holding it. Holding a
Remember the
glass
first
against the door.
telephone when you had a piece of string and a thing,
Yeah, I can understand that though because they're connected, so there's a transfer of sound waves. isn't
and
there?
also your brother was 2 meters away.
you can actually hear him.
Can you hear me? Yeah, come. I can hear you. That's it. That's how it was. Of course you can. You're in the same fucking
Yeah, you
garden.
just hear each other
2
without
meters
the
away.
cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. That's how advanced we've come.
That was our technology as kids, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They were the good old days.
Oh yeah,
Good old days. It makes it sound old, doesn't it, when we say
Yeah.
that?
When you could just call someone anything you wanted to.
Yeah.
No one would know
And
about
they,
it.
yeah.
Never got on
No
the
one really
internet.
cared. You could say anything you want, like destroy people, and
Yeah.
then they're just like,
If
fuck
you,
'em.
if you wrote it on the wall, we just scribble it out. It's
Yeah,
sad. Those
yeah.
are the days. Scribble
Yeah.
it out. Facebook should scribble stuff out. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Things are a lot more permanent now, aren't they? It's like if someone can just
Permanent.
take a picture, take a video.
If
of
you if you put a post on social media now, in 20 years' time,
Oh, yeah,
if
you're gonna get ripped
If
for it.
that view's agreed with now, it's fine. But in 20 years, it might have changed. It's like, oh, we don't agree with that
Well, do you know,
20
I
years
had an
ago, so
idea the other
you're
day.
bad.
I had an idea the other day, and it's just reminded me of it.
Oh, I
and I
wanna
think
hear
it's a
this.
fantastic
I definitely
idea.
wanna hear
And this
this.
is painted by me, by the way. Right? Now you have a Facebook, but it's I know like Snapchat scrubs off after 20 minutes. That's what happens. It just goes. So you can do what you want for 20 seconds, and you just say what you want, and then it goes.
You know about
It never-
Snapchat?
Yeah, similar to that, but Facebook. But
So-
called
so-
something
so-
else.
so your-
So basically, I've thought of an idea that
Your
already
idea,
exists.
is, your idea is to make
Yeah.
something like Snapchat.
And a cold pillow. Something what I thought the other day
That
was,
could be the
if I could
advert.
make something
I'm gonna
like
make
He's just
Snapchat
said,
like
I've had an
Snapchat.
advert, I've had an idea, and I'm really serious about
Weirdly
this.
enough, I was on Snapchat while I'm thinking about it. And I also came up with a cold pillow that's cold on one side, it keeps it cold, called
That's
the chillo.
not new.
But
Someone's
that's-
already made
someone's
it.
already made
I've
that
already
as
got
well.
one at home.
Oh, crap.
It was probably Joe who told you about it.
I've got one, I bought one.
Do you know the problem with inventing
99
stuff
quid.
is it's already been done. That's
Yeah.
the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's not inventing stuff.
No.
No.
No,
That's
but
just
That's
It's
remembering.
that's called copying.
remembering
Yeah.
things. Oh, yeah.
well done.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
I'm not an
I
inventor.
think,
I'm a
I think
rememberer.
it's clear to say that we need to educate on quite a lot.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
defo. And on that, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
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 Hey, that's a point. When we come to close, is there going to be a point where didn't we say we was going to say something? and get some
Tonight,
music on?
tonight there was going to be a line that was going to be said.
I've said it already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I said it ages ago. Did I say? Have I already said? So basically, it's about I haven't a 3 lifelong mates. Yeah, I said that ages ago.
Oh.
So that's why. Was that what you two was waiting for?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I was looking at you like, he's going to say it. He's going to
I
say
wondered
it.
why he was looking at me. I was like, yeah, we did that ages ago. Should I
Oh.
say it again?
No, we don't know.
Yeah, fuck it.